Welcome to the Unicom Channel English Department. To the lecture today, be with us. Initially, we welcome everyone and salute all the attendants and honor us the bright, great view of bright faces, the seeker of knowledge and truth in order of awareness and the human advance. Be with us and to the lecture today. So, to there.
I'm honored to meet you in this dialogue session, Mr. Botan. My name is Abdurrahman Suleiman. I'm a student in field of interdisciplinary at Liberty University. Also, I am not a Christian, but I am blessed to share the gospel with you during this dialogue session with a framework of role of cultural intelligence in issue of cultural interaction and evangelical communication with a project of Christian worldview as part of our curriculum. Accordingly, our meeting come at a time when we are all contemplating and working to formulate concepts that help in process of communication between human societies with their ancient culture rich in their traditions and customs and diversity of their roots. While your botanist society environment or your botanist social environment is one of the most distinguished examples that express those cultural interaction and diversities. But our human diversities with their vibrant culture formation are one of the charms of human goodness and kindness. The issue of multiculturalism is important, and the splendor of its interaction in adorning human society have been addressed in the Holy Bible, in the Old and New Testament, and in the Gospel too, as stated in the John 5 to 39, and Hebrew 1 and Matthew 5 to 17. The Bible portrays God as the creator of diverse people, emphasize the inclusion of individuals from all nations, tribes, and language within God's plan, essentially advocating for unified community that transcend cultural boundaries and celebrate diversity. This comprehensive view of human society in a melting pot of diversity is a source of pride for the harmony that help achieve many of requirements of life. As we see practically in your botanist society, this reflects in the general appearance, whether in folklore or food and clothing or the collective situation in occasions and meals, all of which reflect the Christian worldview as stated in the Bible text in a manner that is close to identical. One of the most striking customs those practice within the traditions followed by a large number of your botanist society is containment with issue of avoiding evil, practices in order to avoid its repercussions and future result. And this is what ensure the safety and tranquility of social environment in it is present. It seems that the custom derived from belief of Buddhist teaching, and it is an early warning tool, or considered as an early warning tool about the climate that can result from doing evil. We know that issue of early warning in our present from practicing evil, so that we can avoid it is negative consequence on our future. This has been linked to the biblical texts that have their own specificity with regard to issue of beginning of creation of humanity and their relationship with God. The factor of sin and the divine conditions for Adam and Eve, and what might have result from their violation according to the biblical text in Genesis 2 to 9. This is nothing, only a warning device similar to that which your botanist society has brought from the Buddhist principles. This congruence in the fundamental foundations goes beyond that between what is practiced as traditional custom, which are part of the daily practical life of every family in your botanist society, and what is mentioned in the biblical text in Genesis 3 to 20 to 24. Let us focus on the status and importance of women and their role with the great actual historical influence as in Botanist society as the intermother in the Botanista social culture. Then compare that. Let us compare that with the female role according to the biblical text in Matthew 1 to 18 to 25, and in Luke 2 to 1 to 14, in the story of Eve and sin and the consequences of that. Then in the story of Mary and the birth of Jesus Christ. So all this about the role of the woman in the society. That is the same, not far away from what running in the between the role of the woman in Botanista society and her importance. Let us enter into conclusion of our meeting today, Mr. Botan, with miserable state of issue of purism and class exploitation in the Indian content in general. And while the situation of botanists representatives of a focal point of it, then when thinking here in searching for solution, let us take the experience of Moses and his people as mentioned in Exodus 2. You can find that in New International Version. So experience of Jesus in you find that in Luke 13 to 10 to 17. as a whole consider liberating and transformative revolution that reject the injustice and exploitation. Thus, the history of human experience has no limits, and it matches and repeats itself by taking from each other. They take benefiting from each other. From the positive, they take the positive and avoiding the negative, because everyone is the same human being everywhere. Till here, Mr. Botan, thank you for the meeting and exchanging dialogue, and peace is upon you. Thank you.